Hi, I'm Kara Yoakley. I work at RDS Chicago, which is a boutique data science and quantitative market research firm that I founded in 2017. I studied applied math in college, finance, like more on the quantitative side when I went to get my MBA. And I've worked in finance fields. I worked at a prop shop with traders, like building algorithms. So I have very much a quantitative background, and I feel like that's potentially unique in market research, that I really have this focus on how can you bring those two things together. The number one benefit that a market research consultant can bring to a client, it's really the opportunity to test out a hypothesis in a controlled way, right? So a customer has the ability to, before they invest huge dollars in development or trying to go into a new market or expand their marketing budget or presence in some other way, they have an opportunity to really figure out where is the best place for us to invest those dollars. There's always some place in the business potentially that there could be benefit in understanding, like I said, what do customers need? Where are we doing well, in terms of retaining customers? What does the competitive landscape look like? Are there new markets we should be considering? I feel like, at any given point in time, probably any or all of these questions are worth exploring for a business that wants to continue to grow. One of the skills that a great market researcher will have is curiosity. And not just curiosity about a particular market or, a particular question that a client's bringing, but even curiosity about the approach. So thinking about, is this even the right way to go about understanding this problem, right? So I feel like some of my most successful engagements have been where I've really stepped back and even questioned, like, oh, is going about this in, the traditional way, collecting information in the traditional way, is that necessarily, do we stop there, or is there more that we can do? Are there, other approaches we can take? And so I feel like really that yields great benefit. It's really helpful for consultants to have more than to have a broader view of how their work fits into the client's objectives. So market research can be strategic in nature, or it can be very tactical in nature. But I think just having that understanding of, look, this is the objective and this is how it's actually going to impact the business outcome is incredibly helpful for a consultant, because then it helps them to think about how they are, what questions they're asking and what the focus is going to be of the project they're working on. We're seeing more intersection between like data science, data analytics, and market research. And I think that is another really exciting trend, because, there are these artificial intelligence powered tools, like around natural language processing analysis, NLP analysis, where you can look at real-time sentiment analysis through social media, or brand awareness, or, understanding customer segmentation in new ways. So I feel like that's also very, very exciting. When you think about market research, I feel like there's a tendency to think of it as kind of like this, like maybe like old school kind of thing. But when you bring in the power of, data science and analytics and the capability to, have these like micro experiments going in real time, I mean, that's tremendously powerful and very exciting.